Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make dinner together and I'm going to show you what I made for dinner, which is Italian herb chicken. I made potatoes and I made a winter salad. The winter salad is spinach, onions, and plums. The potatoes is just simply salt, pepper, and olive oil. And then we have our Italian herb chicken, and our Italian herb chicken, as you can see, is a seasoning. I got it from Whole Foods. It's a all-in-one type of seasoning. So as you saw, it's in a bottle. And so all you have to do is just shake it out, guys. Shake it onto the chicken and we're finished, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start cooking. These are the three utensils that I use, the three pieces of equipment, I should say, that I used because I want to reduce the amount of dishes and plates that I'm using. So we're going to use each and every one of these for a different task. So the larger pan is going to be for the chicken. The medium pan is going to be my salad. And then as you can see, we have our potatoes in this smaller piece. And so that's me putting the olive oil on top of the potatoes. So I would keep those potatoes very simple. And then we have our chicken over here. And all we're doing again is shaking that Italian herb seasoning onto the chicken. No salt and pepper, just the seasoning and the herb. And then we're going to make two meals in one. So I'm going to make barbecue chicken over there for tomorrow. And that's a really easy way to create two meals all in one. Two different flavors, but one plate, okay? And so we have our beautiful chicken thighs there, right? And here I'm just talking for a minute or so. So again, going back to the meal, we want to cook with very good ingredients. My ingredients came from Whole Foods. And so I try to keep things simple, clean, and close to farm to table type of items and ingredients. And so, you can shop at your local store, wherever that you feel comfortable at. Whatever that is in your price range. Okay, back from commercial. So let's talk about adding a wine to our chicken. So we're going to add a white wine, a Sauvignon Blanc, to our chicken. I'm going to add that wine into the pan and on top of the chicken. And I'm going to give it a good, let's say about a fourth of a cup of the wine into there because I want the chicken to be tender. I want it to get that flavor. And so we're going to add that wine into it, okay? And that's something optional, but I do think that's going to elevate your chicken and make it tender and really tasty. Remember when I was saying like earlier, not to add salt and pepper to the chicken, only the herb seasoning? The reason why is because number one, that would be too salty. The second thing is that I knew I was going to add that wine to it. So we want to balance the flavors. We don't want to do too much. And so that's why, guys. Okay. So yeah, choose a good white wine, a good cooking wine that you want to use, a white wine, and like a Sauvignon Blanc, and go ahead and add it to the chicken, to your taste. Okay. And as far as the chicken, I put my chicken in the oven at 425 degrees for 45 minutes. And I cook my chicken high like that because number one, my oven, it takes that type of heat. Like it needs that type of heat to really get everything, to be an even cook. So that's why I cook on a high temperature. You put your chicken on a temperature however you normally cook it. But that's for me, 425 for 45 minutes. And you can go from there, okay? And so the potatoes, the same thing. Potatoes can be at 400 degrees, 425 until they're tender. And so however you want to work that, okay? And here we go. We have our final plate. We have our potatoes. We have our winter salad. And the winter salad, guys, is spinach, onions, and plums. So we didn't talk too much about that, but I cut up my onions, and as you saw, I cut up my onions to be chunky so that they can feel very like hearty. It feels like I'm eating something like crunchy. It fulfills that taste of wanting to put meat in the salad, but instead of putting meat in the salad, cut up the onions and keep them chunky. Trust me, you'll love it. Okay, and so that's what I did for mine. And then I cut up my plums, and again I kept the plums, chunky, large pieces. You can cut them up into many pieces, of course, but for me, keeping the food in those particular chunky kind of pieces, it just kind of adds a certain texture to it, and then it kind of makes you feel like, again, that you're eating a full meal when you're eating the salad. Okay, so plums and onions, that's all that goes into our spinach salad, and there we go. And so here we go. We have our Italian herb chicken, we have our potatoes, and we have our spinach salad. And how did I forget the star of our show, the star of our salad, which is that vegan goddess salad dressing? Did you see that at the beginning of my video? Go back and rewind. At the end of this video, you're going to see that I bought a vegan goddess salad dressing, and it's really good. Put a little bit of that on your spinach. You can actually add it a little bit into your chicken. It's going to elevate that meal to a whole nother level, right? You need that salad dressing. The meal is good on its own, don't get me wrong, but that salad dressing, that is the star of the show. So go ahead and get it, buy it, and add it to your meal, okay? And it's also great to have for your salads, because you're going to see what I'm talking about. Like, it's going to give that, very flavorful taste when you eating the salad by itself. Like, if you're just having a salad on your own for lunch, you're going to see that vegan goddess salad dressing is going to give a nice, flavorful taste. It's going to fulfill you in many different ways. So think about that, okay? But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Of course, you can always, make changes. You can do what is best for you, what's to your taste, and how you like things, okay? All right, guys, you have a fantastic day, and be well and eat well.